Hey, okay, here's another trailer for the Platinum OSA workshop. And you're invited. You're watching this video, you're invited. It's another trailer for it. But let me throw this up on the, there it is, right there, boom. All right, so in case you missed it or you're new around here, what's going on April 15th, 16th, and 17th? Big time 3-day workshop. All right, how to sell more homes and make more money without giving up your personal life to do it. Specifically for you, Craig Proctor, System Nation. All right, so we're going to start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 7 a.m. on the Pacific, on Pacific Time. We're going to go all day, every day, April 15th, 16th, and 17th. No need to get on a plane or in a car. Stay at your home. Watch this from your computer with your notepad. If you've got a team, yeah, I think it's a cool idea to get together with your team in your conference room watching it on a big monitor. But if you can't do that, give them the GoToWebinar link. You can get that from Andrea, okay, so that they can be a part of this. Anybody associated with the sales process at your team should be on this thing, okay? So it's available through the private closed group Facebook page, and it's available through the GoToWebinar link. You got it? Andrea will help you get connected to both of those. Okay, now let's check this out. We'll call this a trailer or a tease. So over the 3 days, there's a lot of content and system that we're going to be covering. Okay, but it has a lot to do with just practical sales process and conversion. So I'll give you this example. Let's say that you are a buyer of mine, and we're actually at a listing that you like, okay? We're in the home together, looking at the house, and we're gonna pick it up right there from a role play, okay? Using this little script right here. You guys ready? Okay, now again, this is just part of what we're going to be getting into in a much, much deeper sense when we connect up on the workshop live, 15th, 16th, and 17th of April. All right, so let's role play this out. Actually being in somebody's home, you're the buyer, and you like this house. Are you ready? Okay, and I'm gonna say that the buyer's name is Jalen, and Jalen's wife, who's super excited with the house, is Megan. So I got Jalen and Megan in the home. All right, I'm going to talk to you like I'm talking to Jalen and Megan. Are you ready? All right, here's how it goes. Hey, Jalen, Megan, it looks like you guys really like this house. And of course, Jalen and Megan say, yes, we love it. And I'm like, awesome. Well, based on your down payment of, it looks like your monthly payment would be X. Are you guys okay with that? Okay, and Jalen and Megan say, yeah, wow, that's good. I'm like, great. Well, since you guys like this home and you're very comfortable with the terms, we probably should get together and take a look at what an offer looks like as soon as possible before somebody else grabs it. But before we go and do that, why don't we get the listing agent on the phone and let's have a little conversation with them about what's happening here. Okay, are you okay with that? And Jalen and Megan say, sure. I'm like, okay. So I grab my phone and I call the listing agent. Click, 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 click. Okay, and I get the listing agent on the phone while I'm in the house with my clients. Okay, you ready? Let's say the listing agent's name is Catherine. Okay? All right, so I call the listing agent. Catherine answers the phone. Catherine, hey, how's it going? Look, I'm here it's Todd Walters, your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. I'm here with Jalen and Megan, and we're inside a listing that you have at 1065 Gunner Court. And say, hey, Jalen and Megan. Okay, so, they say, hey. I'm like, okay, Catherine, I got a few questions for you. Do you have like 5 minutes? And Catherine says, fire away. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I just start asking. Catherine, is the property still available? Are there any other offers on the property, Catherine? Okay, whoops. Are there any other offers on the property, Catherine? How do they look, if there is any? Okay? If I get you an offer within the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours later today. If I get an offer by 5 o'clock today, how soon can you present it to the seller? Okay. All right. Hey, Catherine, I'm missing the seller's disclosure statement, the survey. Okay, what am I missing? Whatever I'm missing, I'm saying, hey, will you send it to me? See where it says fax? That is how long we've been doing this, man. We've been doing this since the fax machine was around, training our team on this script. Okay, you like that? All right. Can you send me what I'm missing? So I'm asking for stuff that I'm missing. And Catherine says, absolutely. All right, but she'll also tell me what she's missing. Oh, Todd, I don't have a survey. I'm like, okay. Yeah, there is no disclosure on this property. I'm like, okay. You see that? So the listing agent now starting to tell me, my buyers who are listening, what to expect and what to do. You guys like that? All right. Hey, Catherine, what's your seller's time frame for a closing? Okay. Is there anything really important or anything else I need to know to include in an offer? Hey, what's your seller's flexibility with the price, Catherine? You see that? Now, what I got here is I got from the listing agent valuable information that my buyer needed to hear from them. Okay? Now again, we're going to go through this all, in other words, what happens if they say this? What happens if they say that? What about when they say this, Todd? What about that? We're going to go through all of that during the OSA workshop in detail. I got 3 days to cover all the ground in this system. It's going to be one of the coolest training events we've done in a long time, especially get to do it digitally. All right, so I'm really looking forward to it. You just got to show up April 15th, 16th, and 17th. Okay, you like that? Now, let me close this. What happens if I call Catherine? Okay, hey Jalen, Megan, let me get, let's try the listing agent on the phone, ask her a few questions while we're here, okay? So I call Catherine, and she doesn't answer. I get her voicemail. Hey Catherine, how's it going? It's Todd Walters. I'm here with your Home Sold Guaranteed. Look, I'm here in your listing at 1065 Gunner Court. I've got Jalen and Megan here. Jalen, Megan, tell Miss Catherine hello. So they say hello. And I'm like, okay. Look, I've got a few questions that we wanted to ask you. It's 2:30. We're gonna be here for about another 10 minutes, and so you can reach me back at this number. Okay, Catherine, thank you so much. Click hang up. All right, now let's say 10 minutes have come, and Miss Catherine hasn't called me back yet. All right, I'm gonna look at my customer, and I'm gonna say, okay, buyers, Jalen, Megan, okay. Hey, before we leave, let's try Catherine again. Really want to try to get some of these questions, ask a few questions, right? All right, and let's say they say, well, what kind of questions are you want to ask? And I spit them out. What about this and what about that? You want a survey? What do we need a survey for? Well, when you go to get title insurance, okay, to protect you against title, if we don't include a survey in the title, and then somebody has something bleeding over the property lines, you're kind of stuck with it. So you want to know about it beforehand, right? Oh yeah, okay, I got it. All right, so again, you guys are experts at this, probably more than me. So that's why I want to get Catherine on the phone. So let's try Catherine back again. So I call Catherine, and she doesn't answer. I get her voicemail again. Hey Catherine, hey, it's Todd Walters. Hey, we're about to leave the property. I'm sure you're out selling houses and busy. Do me a favor, just call me back at this number by this time, because we have some follow-up questions that on the property here. Thank you so much. Click. All right. So now, let's fast forward down the road. Okay. Let's say that we've made an offer, and my buyers are wanting to know what in the world is going on with the offer, and I got to tell them this. Well, Jalen, and Megan, I've called Catherine and left her a message, and she just hasn't called me back yet. All right. I've emailed and I've texted and I've called trying to get some answers or response back on the offer that you made, and I'm waiting. All right, now let's pause there. They're going to think back. They're going to know, because when we were at the house calling, trying to get information, and the agent didn't call back and didn't respond then, down the road, when the listing agent is non-responsive, my customer, my client ain't going to blame me. You guys get that? Because they already have experience with the listing agent being a bit non-responsive. And I cannot allow a listing agent to get in the way of me getting a 5-star review from my client. All right, but if I don't play it this way, you know what's going to happen? My buyers are going to blame me for telling him that, well, I'm trying to reach her. She's not calling me back. How lame does that sound? Okay, but it's true. All right, so without them experiencing it themselves, it's me saying it, and it looks a bit sheepish. Well, in this case, playing it out this way, and they experience, they're like, yeah, that agent is really unresponsive, Todd, but every time we want something from you, you're like on it. You guys get it? All right. So there's customer service tactics built into this thing. All right. So when we get together, April 15th, 16th, and 17th, you can expect a lot more. We're 3 days into this thing. Okay? You guys ready for that? Yes. It's going to be fun. I can assure you. All right. So with it, let's wrap it up there. We'll look forward to seeing you April 15th, bright and early, 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the West Coast, 7 a.m. Get up, get going, get ready. The cool thing about being in California here is that by 2 p.m. we're going to be done. So you get a whole nother rest of the day to go work. All right, I like it. Guys on the East Coast are like, how come we can't do 7? I was like, well, that would put it at pretty early for the guys on the West Coast. So we got to make some compromises. All right, plus I like 10. That gives me a chance to get in and get things set up and running. All right, you guys good with that? All right. So I want to thank Craig for allowing us to do this for all of you. It's my pleasure to be able to do it. And if you're not sure what it's all about yet, reach out to us and let us know. If you can't find the links to get connected to the closed group Facebook pages, make sure you get with Andrea on that. If you can't find the link to the webinar that you want to share with your team members, get with Andrea on that. All right? Thanks so much for this little teaser trailer on the Platinum OSA workshop coming up the 15th, 16th, and 17th. All right, we'll look forward to sharing with you then. Until then, go sell some houses, go serve big, go help some people, get what they want, solve some problems. All right? See you.